Hello everyone. This is our third lecture on electrostatics. In last lecture, we had studied about electric field due to continuous charge distribution, and in this lecture, we will study about electric dipole, dipole moment, and electric field due to dipole at different position. So hope you all like it. Let's start. Our first topic is electric dipole and dipole moment. So what is electric dipole basically? If there are two equal but opposite charges at a small separation, the system is called an electric dipole. The line joining the two charges of the dipole is called the dipole. Here we know that we have two charges plus q and minus q. So dipole means which have two poles. So minus q charge and plus q charge are working here as a pole. So AB is known as a dipole and the distance between minus q and plus q charge is 2a. Dipole moment. The magnitude of dipole moment small p of a dipole is equal to the product of the magnitude of either charges and the distance between the two charges. That is, dipole moment P is equals to Q multiplied by 2A. Here we have to remember that the direction of dipole moment is from minus Q charge to plus Q charge, or also we can say that opposite in the direction of electric field. Dipole moment is a vector quantity. Now we have to calculate electric field due to an electric dipole in longitudinal position or axial position. Here AB is an electric dipole consisting of plus Q and minus Q charge at a small separation 2A in a medium of dielectric constant K. And we are to find the electric field at point P at distance small r from the midpoint O of the dipole in its end-on position. Here we have AB is dipole and the distance between these dipole is 2A, and we have to calculate electric field at point P due to this dipole. So distance between this dipole to point P is small r, and we are taking this distance from the midpoint of dipole to point P. So the distance between minus q charge to point P is AP is equals to R plus A, and distance between point P to plus q charge or point B is BP is equals to R minus K. So electric field intensity at a point P due to plus q charge is vector E1 is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q upon BP square. Here we are using the definition of electric field and putting the value of BP or distance. So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q upon R minus A square. And the direction of this electric field is along BP direction, and electric field intensity at point P due to minus q charge is vector E2 is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q upon AP square, that is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q upon R plus A square along PA direction. Here E1 and E2 are along one line in opposite direction to each other, and in magnitude E1 is greater than E2. E1 is greater than E2 because E1 is nearer to point P as compared to point A. So according to definition of electric field, E1 will be greater than E2. So electric field at point P due to E1 and E2 electric field, the resultant electric field will be vector E1 is equals to modulus of E1 minus modulus of E2 along BP or OP direction. So we are putting here the value of E1 and E2. So we get vector E is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q upon r minus a whole square minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q upon r plus a whole square. So E is equals to q upon 4 pi epsilon under bracket 1 upon r minus a whole square minus 1 upon r plus a whole square bracket close. E is equals to q upon 4 pi epsilon. We are taking here LCM. So r plus a whole square minus r minus a whole square upon r square minus a square whole square is equals to q upon 4 pi epsilon 2 pi r 2pr upon r square minus a square whole square along OP direction. We know that q multiplied by 2a is equals to p. Here we know that distance between two charges is very small as compared to r. So a square is negligible as compared to r square, and in vacuum k is equals to 1. So intensity of electric field in and on position in vacuum is E is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 2p upon r cube Newton per coulomb, and this is the formula for electric field. Now we have to calculate electric field due to a dipole in transverse position. So consider an electric dipole AB consisting of minus q and plus q charges at separation 2a placed in a medium of dielectric constant K. We are to find the electric field intensity at point P at distance r from the midpoint O of the dipole in its transverse position, that is on the perpendicular bisector of dipole axis AB. It is clear that point P is equidistant from each other, that is AP is equals to BP is equals to under root r square plus a square. Here we have a dipole AB and we have to calculate electric field at perpendicular to this dipole at point P. Dipole we know that is made up of minus q charge and plus q charge. So the electric field created by a positive charge from point B is E1 and the direction of electric field is in outward direction, and electric field created by a negative charge that placed on point A is inward direction, and that is E2. So we are resolving here E1 and E2 electric field, its components, and we know that along x and y direction the component of electric field will be along x-axis E1 x cos theta and along y direction is E1 y sin theta. And for E2 along x-axis E2 x cos theta and along y direction E2y cos theta. According to this figure, we know that E1y and E2y are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction, so they both will be cancel each other, and E1x and E2x are in same direction, so they will be sum up, and the resultant electric field will be E is equals to E1x plus E2x. So here we have to put the value of E1 and E2, so we can calculate firstly value of E1 and E2. So electric field intensity at the point P due to plus q charge, E1 is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q upon BP square is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q upon r square plus a square, and electric field intensity due to P due to minus q charge is E2 is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q upon AP square is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q upon r square plus a square. So we are putting these values in our formula. E is equals to E1x and E2x. We know the value of E1x and E2x. E1x is equals to E2 cos theta and E2x is equals to E2 cos theta. So here we are putting the value of E1 and E2. So E is equals to Q upon 4 pi epsilon R square plus A square cos theta plus Q upon 4 pi epsilon R square plus A square cos theta is equals to 2Q upon 4 pi epsilon cos theta upon R square plus A square parallel to BA direction. So we are taking here right angle triangle POB for the value of cos theta. According to figure, POB, PO is equals to R, OB is equals to A. So PB will be R square plus A square for cos theta. OB upon BP is equals to A upon under root R square plus A square. So we are putting these values in our formula. So answer will be E is equals to 2Q upon 4 pi epsilon 1 upon R square plus A square into A upon under root R square plus A square. So we know that P is equals to 2A into Q. So E is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon P upon R square plus A square to the power 3 by 2. Since R is greater than A, the value of A square is negligible as compared to R square. For vacuum or air, K is equals to 1. Hence, electric field intensity in air in transverse position of dipole is E is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon P upon R cube Newton per Coulomb along PA direction. We noticed due to an electric field dipole, the electric field intensity at a far point in end-on position is doubled the intensity of electric field at a point situated at the same distance in transverse position. So we have to remember this result and we will definitely use this result in our next expression. Now, electric field due to a dipole in general position or in a general direction. Let A be an electric dipole consisting of charges minus Q at A and minus plus Q at B with a separation 2A, that is, it has the dipole moment P is equals to Q into 2A along AB direction. So here we have to remember that the direction of dipole moment is from point A to point B or from minus Q charge to plus Q charge. The dipole is placed in a medium of dielectric constant K. We are to find the intensity of electric field due to dipole at a point P at distance smaller from the midpoint O of the dipole, making an angle theta with the dipole axis. For this, we can resolve the dipole moment P into its two components. First, P cos theta along OP direction, for which the point P is in end-on position and electric field intensity at point P due to it is ER is equals to E1 is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 2p cos theta upon RQ along OP direction. And second, P sin theta normal OP, for which the point P is in end-on position and electric field intensity at point P due to it is, actually here we have to write that point P is in transverse position. So E theta is equals to E2 is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 2p sin theta upon R cube. along OP direction. Now the resultant electric field at point P in its broad side on position and electric fields ER and E phi. So magnitude of resultant electric field E is equals to under root ER square plus E theta square. So E is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon P upon R cube under root 1 plus cos square theta, and the resultant electric field E make an angle alpha with the direction of OP, where tan alpha is equals to E theta upon ER. It is clear that if theta is equals to 0 and on position, E is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 2p upon R cube, and if theta is equals to phi, that is in transverse position, E is equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon p upon R cube. It is clear that the intensity of electric field due to a point charge is inversely proportional to the square of distance, whereas the intensity of electric field due to an electric dipole is inversely proportional to the cube of distance. Thank you.